Listen. I am right, it ain't no breaking me. I am right, it ain't no shaking me. I am right, it ain't no earthquake, it's me. I am right, I am right, I am right, it ain't no breaking me. I am right, it ain't no shaking me. I am right, it ain't no earthquake, it's me. I am right.
So welcome Báttyas back to Elit Alakulat mission number 7. While this mission is actually a part of the campaign, you can consider it as a spin-off to the video series that you've been seeing so far. But before I get to the story, I will talk a bit more about the actual mission. So we start at the city of Modrava, after the trip of our team has ended, and you can see through the roof, through some transparent ceiling or something. You can actually sit down in midair. Alright, see, stand up, we are vertical. And now we have to go through the invisible door, it's actually blocking me, and climb the ladder down, right through the ceiling. Okay, the story. The Cigi 6 is actually consists of 4 people, who we control now: Rahim Yusuf, or his nickname Cigi. Apparently he has a skill to be able to sit down in midair. Now this must be some superpower or something. And the best friend of our levitating Sergeant Cigi, the sniper Kian Amin or Churkes, and the machine gunner Navid Kushan or Báttyas, and the actual leader of the team who will make his debut in mission number 9. He is called Sergeant Armin Salah, or in his nickname Sivar or Cigar. I will talk a bit more about Sivar when we actually get to meet him, but now after seeing so many weird things in this campaign, those will sooner or later arise a question as to what made me do this campaign at all. Well, the reason for that is just about as random as the whole campaign. I was having a hangover and we were bored with my friend, so I decided to play some Arma and show him the game too. So I started up the mission maker and threw together some really basic shooting and base capturing mission. And then we started having fun. I came up with the stupidest call sign ever created in the most eerie situations, using some scripts and commands to make people sit on top of watchtowers. And then I came up with Cigi Őrmester, or Sergeant Cigi, and I quickly made the second mission where you have to capture a whole city. That is the prologue that I skipped, but I can do videos about those 2 missions too in the future. And after that Sunday I started continuing my main campaign that I actually have. That one has a lot more serious story, with a super weapon and everything. Well, almost something like the Eastwind. Because yeah, I have 960 hours in this game right now, but I haven't really spent that much time in the actual game because I actually found the mission maker a lot more promising than the actual game. So I started making missions, just like in Operation Flashpoint in the old days. And after I made those 2 missions in the prologue, back in June last year, I was a bit bored, so I started making the 3rd mission back in September 2018. And I liked the idea of ladder rockets and everything. And after I learned some scripts and commands, downloaded some mods, got some DLCs, I decided I could continue that. And after I made some missions, around 10, I decided I will make a whole campaign based on those events. Came up with the story, and the characters, and this is what you see now. The whole campaign is in my language, so I decided I will make some videos about it in English so more people will understand the events that's happening. Because yeah, things like the Rozsda Volga and the ladder rockets are pretty much multilingual things. Everyone would understand those, but the actual tasks, the dialogues, and the events, the actual story, you have to understand my language to understand what's happening. So this is why I decided to upload it to YouTube, although that means having to bear with my accent. But actually this accent you hear is a little bit forced. I can actually speak English a lot more clearly. I sound like a retard when I'm doing that, so... And also it is a lot more comfortable to speak like this. And that's why I included the subtitles to make sure that everyone understands what I'm saying. So now you have the backstory. I'll speak a bit about the future things that are about to happen. So like I said, you get to meet Sergeant Sivar on mission number 9. He will be the second playable character next to Cigi. And on the second half of chapter 1, yeah, this is chapter 1, you will get to control him. On mission number 10, you will actually get to drive a jet. And on mission number 13, on mission number 13, you get to drive a VTOL. And on 14, you take the capital. 15 will be a flashback mission where you will drive with the Rozhda Volga again. And on 16, you get to drive the Icarus from number 4 again. And after those, on mission number 17, that is where the second chapter starts, because each chapter has one island, and here CSAT stands for the Cigarette Smoking Alliance Treaty, and NATO stands for the National Anti-Tobacco Organization, just to make it sound really weird, which is the point of the whole campaign. And CSAT is after a NATO leader titled El General de Brigada, who was also a kind of mafia leader or something. Why? I will explain that later. And that guy has 4 lieutenants, 1 on each island, and you have to capture them one by one. After you take one guy down, that usually marks the end of a given chapter. But here, there will be 2 more missions after you get the leader. And on the upcoming missions, you will see the return of the Hempland from the 5th mission. Yeah, the 5th mission. Sorry, it's a bit hard remembering all these events. And also our future helicopter pilot, Private First Class Dako, will make his debut. Dako means a Q that you use in the pool game, but in my language it could be used as a synonym to dick again, because really every call sign is some synonym of the word dick, excluding the Cigi squad, where mostly everyone is named about something related to smoking, especially after we get to see the debut of the second Cigi squad. Because here, apart from Cigi and Sivar, Báttyas is a bastion on castles, or synonym to Báttyas, and Csurkész, well, that means a gypsy boy, I think. Now you might remember the previous call sign of Báttyas, Phosphatase 5, that I explained on the video about the 4th mission. And Csurkész is from the squad Foszkalap. He was previously Foszkalap 2. Foszkalap literally means fuckhead, but it can be used like fuckface or something. And also we get to see the exploit of a really weird glitch, that you can actually lie down on the back of the bicycle, and from the top it looks like some really weird dog. And you actually have 360 aim. But okay, back on subject. I actually think I covered everything that I had in mind. I've been really wanting to reveal the story, but I can't really do that on my normal missions because I tend to keep them short and only include the action and the really important parts. And I don't really want to talk about the story when something big's happening. I want to document that instead. But this mission is only about traveling with absolute zero action. And the traveling parts, now those are the ones that I tend to skip. So I basically could have just skipped this whole mission, which was in fact the original plan. But then I realized I could use the opportunity to create a story reveal. Oh man, all this talking. I'm really dried out now. Oh shit, much better. So, where were we? Oh yeah, that basically concludes everything that I had in mind. I'll just skip to the end now. Hey, Csurkész, my man, long time no see. So that fine piece of engineering will be our next service vehicle for a few upcoming missions. Oh, much better. So, this is it. That's what you get us, Csurkész? Really? It looks pretty flamboyant. What does that mean? What's that? Oh god, man, this is something weird. It also has some pictures on the hood. Pictures on the fucking hood. And why is that logo? That's not Lada logo. What the fuck is this shit, Csurkész? this, Churkas. You see that? What the fuck is this? Huh? This isn't even a real Lada. It doesn't have a real Lada logo on it. That fucking bike is much better than this crap. Churkas, why is this copy shit? Do you think I'm a fool? You saw I wouldn't notice some cheap copy. Ah fuck it, I'll just take this Skoda instead. No immobilizer, no alarm. Okay, see you later suckers, I'm off drifting. Yeah, much better than this crap. Okay, drift stick, yeah. Ho ho. Ah shit, this is much better. Yeah. It's 3 times better than the Rožda Volga. And 3 times faster. Now on the next mission we actually get to see a lot more action. And it will include some sniping too. I hope you Báttyas will still follow me. Until then, stay tuned. Sin out.
الكبير عضهم ركضهم مثل بول خلي يسمعني يا طلع الصوت عربي حبيبي يلا نجتمع الحوض فردقات سمعين ببيت الرقص بالكلاب سكرانين خدرين الكل ينتخلوا